Don't forget to like and subscribe channel so you don't miss out daily videos. If you are in crypto, this video is for you.
If we trace our performance back to August of 2020 when we adopted a Bitcoin strategy, Bitcoin's been the #1 performing asset of all the possible treasury assets. If you contrast it to the S&P index or NASDAQ or gold or silver or bonds, you couldn't have done better than to have selected Bitcoin. And Microstrategy stock has actually outperformed Bitcoin as of just a few days ago. So I think Bitcoin was up like 140%, and Microstrategy is up a bit more than that. So I would say it's definitely been a winning treasury strategy. And maybe more to the point, our choice was we either sit in sovereign debt. We could have held a bunch of treasury bonds, and they were yielding 1%, 2%, 0% for a while. Right now, the 30-year treasury bond is yielding 3.6%. We could have done that, but of course, that's not really compelling for public company investors. Nobody wants to invest in a company that's holding tons of cash or tons of treasury bonds, because from their point of view, cash is never going to outperform the S&P index, at least they don't expect it to. And they could own treasury bonds themselves. So by us adopting Bitcoin, we were able to tap into an asset which has been appreciating it in excess of 50% for the past 3 years. And 50% is better than 3%. But we also were able to plug our balance sheet into the crypto economy. And because we plugged into Bitcoin, that meant that MicroStrategy as a stock serves as an institutional on-ramp for other investors. And if you're a hedge fund or you're an investor and you have billions of dollars and you have a mandate to invest in securities, you can't buy Bitcoin even if you wanted to. You may not be able to per your mandate, and if you wanted to, it might take you 6 months to a year to set up the account. And then it's you're investing in a commodity, and as you know, if I bought a commodity on a crypto exchange, it would be challenging for me to figure out what the custody situation is. And I can't borrow money to buy it, and I can't borrow against it so easily. So if you're an institutional investor and you wanted Bitcoin exposure, you could buy our stock. You could buy it on the NASDAQ through your broker-dealer. You can borrow against it. You can borrow to buy it. It's a security, not a commodity. And so what would be a 12-month, very, very difficult process and very expensive process becomes maybe a 12-minute or even a 120-second process.